Paris, 1870. The sun has set, and the city's grand boulevards are now ruled by the flickering glow of gas lamps. Listen closely. You can hear the rhythmic clatter of horses' hooves on cobblestone, the smooth rumble of carriage wheels, the rustle of silk and wool. This is the sound of the city gathering, drawn to a single, luminous point, the theatre. Look at the facade, a magnificent structure of stone and glass, its every detail highlighted by the gaslight. Carriages pull up in a stately procession, each one releasing a new set of characters into the night. Here, on the steps, status is declared without a single word. The cut of a man's coat, the richness of a woman's gown, the confident tilt of a head, these are the opening lines of tonight's real performance. The very act of arrival is a ceremony, a carefully choreographed display of wealth and position. The building itself promises order, refinement, and a world set apart from the common street. But step inside, and the promise of quiet elegance dissolves. The air is thick, warm, and alive with sound. Forget the hushed reverence of a modern theatre. This is a crowded, restless, and boisterous space. Voices overlap in a constant hum of conversation, gossip, and pointed commentary. Laughter erupts suddenly, sometimes with the stage, sometimes at a neighbor. The audience isn't just a passive observer. It's an active participant, a collective critic. Applause is a tool, given selectively to reward a favored actor or a well-turned phrase. But disapproval is just as common. A wave of murmurs, a sharp hiss, even outright booing, these are all part of the exchange. Silence is the rarest sound of all. People are not here just to watch a play. They are here to be seen. The architecture of the theatre itself is a map of society. Look up at the tiered boxes that curve around the hall like a golden crown. Here sit the elite, the aristocrats, and the newly wealthy, elevated and on full display. They don't just have the best view of the stage. The entire theatre has the best view of them. Below, in the orchestra and the galleries, the other classes are packed more tightly together. It's a physical representation of the social hierarchy, a structure designed to keep everyone in their proper place. You are not just sitting in a seat. You are occupying a specific, visible rung on the social ladder. The play on stage continues, a drama of its own. But, for many, it's merely a backdrop. The real tension is in the seats. It's a subtle language, spoken through posture and gaze. How one sits, who one looks at, who one pointedly ignores. Every gesture is a calculated move in a complex social game. A young woman uses her fan not just for air, but to signal, to hide a whisper, to draw or deflect attention. A gentleman adjusts his monocle, his gaze sweeping the boxes, not to see the actors better, but to take stock of who is present, who is with whom, and who is wearing what. Reputation is currency here, and it can be gained or lost in a single evening. The air crackles with judgment. A reaction to the play is also a statement about oneself. Applaud at the wrong moment, and you might be marked as unsophisticated. Laugh too loudly, and you're vulgar. Show too much emotion, and you're sentimental and weak. Fail to show enough, and you're cold and unimpressed. The theatre is a public examination, and everyone is both a student and a judge. It's where the unspoken rules of society are reinforced, not by law, but by 1,000 critical eyes. The fear of a social misstep is as palpable as the heat from the gaslights. As the hours wear on, the carefully constructed order begins to fray. The intermission is not a break, it's an escalation. People move through the foyers and salons, the chatter growing louder, fueled by champagne and wine. Initial pleasantries give way to sharper observations, more daring flirtations, and more cutting remarks. The controlled environment loosens just enough for the raw dynamics of power and ambition to show through the polished veneer. The promise of refinement that greeted you at the door has given way to a kind of controlled chaos, a social battlefield disguised as a cultural event. Tonight, the play might be a comedy, a tragedy, or a melodrama. But the true drama is unfolding all around it. It's in the stolen glances between lovers in different tiers, the cold nod between business rivals, the whispered gossip that can build or destroy a reputation by morning. It is the performance of being a respectable, powerful, or desirable member of Parisian society. This was not escapism. No one in this building was trying to forget the world outside. They were here to confront it, to navigate it, to conquer it. The theatre in 19th century Paris was a mirror, held up for the city to see itself. It was a space where society performed, judged, and disciplined itself, all under the brilliant, unforgiving lights. This was where you learned the rules, staked your claim, and discovered your place in the intricate, dazzling, and often cruel world of the city.